Yankees fans, buckle up because the Bronx is buzzing right now, and there is a lot to break down in today's breaking news update. The New York Yankees are making moves, storylines are developing fast, and the ripple effects could shape how this team looks, not just this season, but well into the future. Let's start with the headline that's getting everyone talking across the league. Torres has officially arrived back in the Bronx, and this is not just a routine return or a quiet transaction. This move carries real weight for the Yankees, especially given everything that has happened over the past year. Torres coming back instantly stabilizes the infield and brings a familiar presence into the clubhouse, someone who knows the pressure of playing in New York and understands what it takes to perform under the brightest lights. Yankees fans remember the highs, the struggles, and the growth, and this return feels different. There's a sense that this time around, Torres isn't just filling a role, he's stepping into a situation where leadership, consistency, and reliability are desperately needed. The front office clearly believes that bringing him back gives this team a better chance to compete right now, and that alone tells you how serious they are about fixing the issues that plagued them last season. Torres' arrival also sends a message across the roster that the Yankees are not standing still. They are actively reshaping the team with a mix of familiarity and fresh opportunity. And when you look at how the infield struggled at times with injuries and inconsistency, it's easy to see why this move was prioritized. Torres provides flexibility. He can move around the infield, he brings experience, and most importantly, he knows how to handle the daily grind of a long season in pinstripes. MacGregor has shown flashes of strong potential, but consistency has been the big question mark. By making this move now, the Yankees are essentially betting that a change in role, environment, or usage can unlock something more. It's a smart, proactive decision rather than a reactive one, and that's something fans have been asking for. Instead of waiting for problems to explode mid-season, the front office is making adjustments early, trying to stay ahead of the curve. This kind of move also tells you a lot about how the coaching staff views MacGregor. They see something there, something worth investing time and opportunity into, and that alone should make Yankees fans pay attention. Sometimes it's not the blockbuster trades that define a season, but these quieter internal adjustments that end up paying huge dividends down the line. And then there's the storyline that might be the most exciting of them all right now, the Jake Bird breakout. This is the kind of development that every organization hopes for but can never fully predict. Bird has come in and turned heads with his performance, showing poise, confidence, and an ability to get big outs when it matters. What's impressive isn't just the raw numbers, it's how he's doing it. The command looks sharper, the confidence on the mound is obvious, and hitters are clearly uncomfortable facing him. For a Yankees bullpen that has dealt with injuries, workload issues, and inconsistency, Bird emerging as a reliable option is massive. It gives the coaching staff flexibility, it takes pressure off the top arms, and it creates competition within the bullpen, which is always a good thing. When a player like Bird breaks out, it can change the entire dynamic of a pitching staff. Suddenly, innings that once felt shaky feel manageable, and close games feel more winnable. That kind of impact doesn't always show up in headlines, but over a long season, it can be the difference between falling short and making a deep run. What ties all of this together is the bigger picture of what the Yankees are trying to do right now. This is a team that knows it cannot rely solely on star power or past success. The league is too competitive, the margin for error is too small, and every roster spot matters. Bringing Torres back, adjusting MacGregor's role, and benefiting from Bird's breakout all point to a front office and coaching staff that are trying to balance immediate needs with long-term planning. Of course, there are still questions. How will Torres settle back in over a full stretch? Can MacGregor fully adapt and thrive in his new role? Is Jake Bird's breakout sustainable over the grind of a full season? These are fair questions, and they're the kind that will only be answered on the field. But the early signs are encouraging, and that's something Yankees fans haven't always been able to say in recent seasons. There's a sense that the pieces are starting to fit together, that the team is finding its identity again. It may not be perfect, and there will definitely be bumps along the way, but the direction feels intentional. As this season continues to unfold, keep a close eye on how these storylines develop, because they're more connected than they might seem at first glance. Torres' presence could help stabilize the lineup and defense, which in turn reduces pressure on the pitching staff. MacGregor's move could provide depth and flexibility that becomes crucial during injuries or slumps. And Bird's emergence could be the bullpen boost that turns tight losses into hard-fought wins. This is how successful teams are built, through layers of smart decisions and timely player development. Yankees fans know better than anyone that expectations in the Bronx are sky high. And while one news cycle doesn't define a season, it can set the tone. Right now, the tone feels cautiously optimistic. The Yankees are making moves, players are stepping up, and the path forward looks clearer than it has in a while. Stay locked in, because if these trends continue, we could be looking at a very interesting season in the Bronx. And as always, in New York, the spotlight never fades.